Today we will go through deep water. Who has written this lesson? William Douglas. It is written by William Douglas. When did he born? In 1898. He born in 1898. And when did he die? In 1980. Actually, sports is the part and parcel of our life. It is very necessary for every student. Without sports, without game, a student cannot develop all-round performance. So he needs to prove himself at every level by going through the different kind of sports. If we play the game with full of energy and we spend our energy in the particular game, it heals us, it treats us like a doctor. So the sports, the games help us in treating us. A lot of diseases, many diseases which we have that are cured automatically by our body if we play the game. So in medical science, in allopathy, we study different kind of medicines, and whenever we feel inconvenient, uncomfortable, then we take some specific type of medicine for the specific type of diseases, and we feel cured by taking the medicine. It is in the allopathy. So there are different branches of curing us, like that: allopathy, naturopathy, homeopathy, physiotherapy, Ayurveda. Out of them, what is the most effective therapy of our body? That is Ayurveda. That is the traditional therapy. That is the ancient therapy which makes us able to cure our incurable diseases even. Our doctor is inside our body and patient is also inside our body. As per the certification of the naturopathy and physiotherapy, we accept this thing that 90% we are the doctor of our body. Everyone is the doctor of his body. So we must think this thing. After all, if we feel uneasy, if we have any kind of depression, frustration and anxiety, worries, whatsoever we have, we can be cured only by having the vision of nature. If nature is with us, nature is friendly with us, familiar with us, and we communicate with nature for some time, then it really treats us like a doctor. It nurtures us like a mother, and even nature provides, guides, helps in every way for the all-round development of the student. For our formative years, it is essential to spend maximum time with nature. As we have studied that it requires different type of medicines for the different type of diseases and illnesses, sicknesses of our body. Likely that there are the different subjects we study. In off studies you will read Francis Bacon, who is the prominent, famous, popular essayist. He has treated every subject psychologically and philosophically. He says that every subject is made to help us, to cure us physically and mentally. Sometimes I ask from the students, why do you study history? Simply they say that, sir, we study history because it is the subject, it is in our syllabus, then we are to study. But history psychologically provides us wisdom. And sometimes I ask from the students, why do you study mathematics? They simply say that, sir, for getting good score, for getting good marks. They simply say this thing. It means that for having a good score in mathematics, for extending his percentage. They just have selected this mathematics subject for themselves. But actually, psychologically and philosophically, it treats us because it improves our memory power. It keeps us in touch for a long time. So all the subjects that we study at our school level, they have their different uses and they cure us from the different type of physical, mental, spiritual, sensitive kind of diseases of the body. We can automatically cure. Naturopathy also provides us these kind of treatments. So likely that in sports we play different type of games for the different type of treatments. They treat us. If we play cricket, then automatically we get good exercise of our body and we can improve our tuning and joining of the muscles. You will see that those who are the good sportsmen of cricket, they are good by having their physical fitness, endurance, stamina they have in their body just due to playing specific game. So likely that if you are the player of gun shooting, then it means that you have good stamina and endurance in your lungs. You have good capacity of holding the air for a long time. So likely that if you are the player of swimming, then it provides you all round development of the different internal organs of our human body. It is the greatest exercise, physical exercise. A swimmer treat with the water, or in other way we say that this is the water that operates our body. It is the water that generates, creates and directs, instructs how do we move our body in water. Whenever we enter into any water bodies like river and ocean or anywhere where there is swimming pools, whenever we enter into that water, we start swimming. We start swimming naturally. If we have become the good swimmer, then we don't feel uneasy. We feel easy and we start swimming by doing these actions. It helps in swimming. It's the shoulder movement. Yes, you can do like this. What is it? It is a shoulder movement. It is your shoulder movement and it provides you how to start swimming. After doing some physical exercise on the ground, your body becomes warm up and you start swimming. What does it mean? This is the extension of your right hand, then extension of the left hand. By entering into the water, automatically you let loose your body to float on the water. You let loose and in the next moment your body automatically tries to move its muscles from the shoulder. From the shoulder we start swimming with the freestyle. There are 4 styles of swimming. This one is freestyle. Second one, if you feel comfortable, then you can do backstroke swimming like this. By just floating your body on the water, you can swim like this. This is the backstroke swimming. Later on, if you want to get good stamina, endurance in your body, then you can do breaststroke. It is in swimming known as breaststroke because our power in the breast, our power in the shoulders start to push our body ahead in the water. We start like this. And 4th step of swimming is butterfly stroke. This is entirely depend upon the shoulder. It's the movement of our shoulder. If we have the good shoulder practice and if we do daily all the movements of body, basically infrastructures are required there. Before entering into the swimming pool, our body requires to be natural. We have to make it natural. By doing some physical exercises, we feel warmed up. When our body become warmed up, then we start swimming. Then we should do some neck exercises like this: up, down, right, left. So these are the common movements: rotation, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Both these things provide the good movement of your muscles. When you enter into the water, then you start swimming well. So this is the most practical part of learning in our life. So if you start swimming, then it's the better, greater, nicer for your physical development as well as your mental development. What does it provide psychologically and philosophically? We will go through this lesson which we are going through your syllabus. What is written in it? It had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. When he started swimming, what happens when a swimmer starts swimming? What happens with him or her? We feel nervous. We feel fear from water. We feel this thing. Fear is there. We may be drowned in it. But fearlessly, when we first time enter into the water, then water tells us how to swim. Leave it anyhow. It was a student or sportsman of 10 or 11 years old. I decided to learn to swim. Learning how to swim, it's the part of learning swimming. How to swim? It means he doesn't know how to swim. He is unaware about swimming. He has fear in his mind how he will enter into the swimming pool and what will happen with him. A great fear in his mind is running now. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. Where was it? Name of swimming pool is YMCA. And where was it? In Yakima. The Yakima river was treacherous. It's the name of river. How was the Yakima river? How was? Treacherous. Why it is treacherous? Is it the nature of the water or is it the nature of the river? Because untrained, unlearned swimmers enter into the water and they got feared and they got died. They may have died. So that's why it is treacherous. Actually, water or river, how it can be treacherous? Can never be. But it is shown here treacherous. It means some untrained swimmers have drowned in it and they have lost their life. Mother continuously warned against it. As per the warning of his mother, not to swim, not to go to swim, and kept fresh in my mind the details of each drowning in the river. By telling the stories, it will be really deplorable and you may die due to entering into the water. So it was a great fear in them. But the YMCA pool was safe. It was safe and secure. It was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end. 2 or 3 feet deep. It is with the structuring, with the shape and size of the swimming pool. Whenever a swimming pool is constructed, then one side it has the depth of 2 or 3 feet only for the learners, for the freshers, and while it was 9 feet deep at the other. Okay, okay. Getting समझ आ रही है?